What is up, you guys? It is Jfboosted, and today we're going to be talking about a BMW 335i. Quick disclaimer, you guys, it is an N55, but do not click away. We are going to talk about the good things and the bad things about an N55, but first we're going to start off with the good things. Stay tuned. So Josh, tell me about your vehicle. What's going on, man?
So it's a 2011 335i. It does have the N55 motor, so single turbo. From the outside, pretty much stock. You know, it's got stock wheels and tires, 19s. It's got Michelin Pilot Super Sports, carbon fiber spoiler on the back, which looks really good. But that's pretty much it in terms of the outside. No suspension work yet. I do want to get M3 control arms, bushings, things like that. But under the hood, we're pretty much full bolt-ons. I'm running MHD tune, which stage 2 plus right now. It's got a VRSF intercooler, VRSF downpipes, VRSF charge pipe, AFE stage 2 intake. Recently had all the maintenance work done. Should be around 400 horsepower and 500 torque once I fix some boost leaks that I got going on. But that's a whole nother issue. High pressure fuel pump might be going out, so I got some things I got to figure out. But it's pretty cool.
How about interior wise, man?
Interior wise, just running stock interior, nothing done. I do want to get the carbon fiber dash, which looks really good, and they have a performance steering wheel with the shift light on the top of the steering wheel. Ooh. Which looks really good too, but it's like $1,500, so I gotta get a bonus for that. But interior stock, but they look good, you know, just from the factory. BMW interiors look really good.
Yeah. Quality, you know.
Yeah, quality interior.
Alright guys, so I'm about to drive this car, and right out the box I noticed that steering's really stiff compared to other cars like Land Rover or something, if it's a British car. But yeah, what the, I guess there's something that gives you the seat belt, so just retract it back, so I'm just put a seat belt on. Anyways, you guys, so to start off, like I said, steering was pretty stiff, as you can see here. Toggle switches are pretty, I like the click, and it really tells you what's going on here. As well with this, I don't know what this is. He'll probably explain to me, because, you know, I'm a guy with the Mustang that doesn't have air conditioning. So, how do you turn this off, bro? There you go, so that's how you turn it off. Gotta scoot my seat in front, because I'm pretty short as well. There you go, that's good. Feel comfortable. Traction control is off, don't worry. I drove a 2014 Mustang a while ago, so probably got the hang of this. Let's see, brake feels pretty responsive. I mean, haven't ridden it on it yet, but brake pedal seems good. Alright, throttle's pretty sensitive. That's something new. This automatic transmission, as usual, you press this button right here, click the safety switch, put it in drive. There you go. E-brake's down. This is pretty new to me. I mean,
that controls the screen.
Oh, nice. Just
put it in manual.
All right.
Use the paddles only.
So I'm gonna use the paddles. Let's do it. Don't worry. I had a Camaro RS, my mom's car, that had paddles, so she got the hang of it.
Manual. Let's put this back
What I noticed right outside the box, the accelerator is really close to the brake pedal, so I mean, hopefully I don't freaking step on the brake by accident, which I won't, you know. I had a couple years of experience driving. Alright, there's that boost lag. I felt it. I mean, it's like my Mustang almost. I like that burble. It's pretty good. Damn, dude. Smooth ride. The suspension's really smooth. Even though if it's a sports car, the suspension is really smooth. I really like the ride quality of it. It's not obnoxious like my friend's 240 when we saw that video before. It's like, and then gives you back problems when you get out the car. This car is really great in quality. I mean, BMWs, you know, they're known for quality, so feels good to drive this N55 engine, BMW 335i. And so far the steering response is great. The turning is amazing. I noticed that the BMWs are known for their steering angle that's pretty A1 or great, as you can put it that way. Man, I like the pedal shifters. They're responsive as well. Has no problem at all. Probably like half a millisecond of a response on half a millisecond. Yeah.
It does have a transmission tune.
All right, so that might be one of the, not issues, but one of the things I'm not used to.
It's called Alpina. Most of the BMW guys probably know what that's about.
All right, so you guys know that. I'm a Ford guy, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, it feels like everything's right in your face. Let's say the lights are right here. You know, oh yeah. Well, yeah, the rear windows don't go down, so you only got 2 toggle switches for the windows. This screen looks amazing. You know, technology nowadays. This is a what year? 2012, 2013?
11.
2011. All right.
It was the first year of the new iDrive and the new motor, the N55.
So right here, you just click on this button, radio. Yeah. I can't put the radio on though. I'm not trying to get copyrighted, but so far I'm getting my way with this. Should I just do a pull here?
Yeah, slow down a little bit, drop it into, put it in 4th. If you get down to 60, you could drop it in 3rd.
Alright, so we're gonna do that. There you go, let's go. Oh shit, I'm already over 100. Goddamn, dude. It's pretty quick, dude.
Keep in mind, this is like 14 PSI. We're gonna be at 19 PSI, hopefully in a couple weeks.
Damn, dude. Some cools. Damn, dude, the burble's like real on this car. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I'm not trying to stop. So this is what it feels like having a good, reliable car, huh?
I wouldn't say reliable, but
You're recording, right?
Yeah.
We got that. You hear them? You hear him, guys?
no, yeah, here's the thing. Like, this car is amazing. It drives good and everything like that, but things will break, especially when you bring the boost up to almost double of what it should be, and it's not cheap, but that's the price you pay. If you can't handle that, you shouldn't have bought a BMW. That's just period.
That's true. That's in general. Buy a Ford. No,
yeah, if expensive parts scare you, then you're not a car guy, I guess. That's kind of
then you gotta park like a douchebag, like I did. Double parking. Alright guys, so I finally driven the car. I'm gonna give my impression right outside this car because I need better lighting. But I'm gonna give the keys back to the owner and he's gonna go for a drive. But first I'm gonna talk about my impressions. How do you take this off? Just
press the button.
Oh.
Then press the key. Now pull it out.
Nice. Alright, let's get out here. Alright you guys, so my first impression of this vehicle. So far, like I said, I'm mostly like a Ford guy, but to get the opportunity to drive a BMW, it's pretty great. Especially driving an N55 that not a lot of people have purchased recently, because they're all big fans of the N54, which is supposedly the dominant engine. Anyways, you guys, so to start off, I have gotten the test drive out of it, And so far I like it. Like you said, there is some boost leak somewhere, so I haven't felt the full potential of a stage 2 BMW 335. In conclusion though, this vehicle is great, ride quality is great, suspension is great, driving is pretty great. I could blind spots is minimal to nothing, because I could see like cars right next to me. I could see around my area, if that makes any sense. Anyways, you guys, so far, like I said, I'm gonna let the owner drive the car now, but I have good thoughts about this car. And would I purchase one? I would if I had the money, but like I said, I'm a muscle car guy, so I would be mostly into the Mustangs or Camaros or anything that's, American, because I gotta stick to that. But if I was born as a America, but if I was born as a European car guy, I would literally purchase this car. If you're starting out as a first car buyer and want to raise up some boost and get high horsepower right out the box by buying a stage 2, if that makes any sense. Anyways, you guys, so thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Give a like and subscribe, and share it to other people as well that want to know more about the N54 engine, on why it is more dominant than the N54. Other than that, I will not give you the answer if it's more dominant than N54. But yeah, you guys, stay tuned. How do you feel about the throttle response, man?
It's good. The thing with turbo cars, or in my experience, I've only had limited experience, but with this car at least, there's a little bit of play in the pedal at first. You have to kind of, you really got to give it pedal in order to have acceleration. But you kind of get used to that. And when you tune the car, that helps out a lot. Before I went stage 2, it was really bad. Like, you have to put, a good amount of pedal before you even do anything. Like, there was no throttle at all. But once you tune it, that kind of tightens it up a little bit. The main issues I'm having right now with the car, I think high pressure fuel pump is going out, which again, if you're any at all into BMWs, or if you are into the 335i, or you're in that kind of scene, you know just as much as I do about the high pressure fuel pump and how common of an issue that is. But it might be injectors, could be a boost solenoid. I have a boost leak. I'm around 3 psi short of target pretty much throughout, a whole run, based on the logs that I've been doing. But I've been getting in contact with some people, and we're trying to figure it out. It runs fine, and it still makes power, just not quite where it should be. But we're taking care of that, and who knows? Johnny might do an updated review once we're at the full power of the car, because it's going to be a wholly different animal.
This time in daylight.
This time in daylight, yeah. That is important.
Ooh, and give some full course back roads on Highway 9 too.
Oh yeah.
Be good review too.
That's the thing about these cars too that make them so popular. There's a few reasons why. One, it's fairly affordable. The N55s are a little bit more expensive. That's one reason why a lot of people will go with the N54 motor. That, and it has 2 turbos instead of 1. It makes a lot more power. But for my situation, I needed a car that was going to be reliable on a daily basis. And yeah, the N54 would have made more power, but for me, it wasn't just about that. It was also about having a reliable car. And based on what people were saying, this was a lot more reliable of a motor. So I went with it. And, this turbo, this block can probably handle 4 to 450 wheel. But to me, that's plenty. I don't need anything more than that. If I needed something more than that, I would have gotten a Z06, which Johnny knows. I've been trying to get a Z06 for a long time. And that's probably going to be my next car, but for now I'm enjoying this thing way too much. It's an amazing car. But one of the reasons why people love these cars so much is it's so affordable to make power. Stock, it's 300 horsepower, 300 torque, which is no slouch. It's quick. By modern standards, it's not super fast. Like the SS or GT has like 480, 450, 460. A Scat Pack will have 470 or something like that. Cars have way more power now, but a little bit of bolt-ons, intercooler, $500, depending on the size. Intake couple hundred, although that's, you know, not necessarily need one. Charge pipe, which is a necessity. Again, if you're a BMW guy, you know about the charge pipe issue. The stock ones are plastic and they burst. Remember I was telling you?
Yep.
They burst. So get a charge pipe, a few $100 from VRSF. Highly recommend VRSF. My intercooler, my charge pipe, my downpipes, those are all VRSF. Quick, you know, turnaround time, affordable product, and quality product. Everything has been quality. It fits good. I've had no issues. I am very, very happy with my experience with VRSF. Their customer support is great. Talk to Tiago if you want a VRSF product. Talk to him. He'll take care of you. But with those bolt-ons, intercooler, intake, you know, charge pipe, which is a necessity. It's not really a bolt-on, but it's a necessity. Full exhaust, downpipes, a tune. That's a few $1,000s, and your power is going to go from 300 to around probably 400 horsepower and like 500 torque, as long as you're making full boost. In my situation, I'm not, so I'm a little less than that, but as long as you have those things, your car's in good shape, you're running MHD Stage 2 or a JB4, you'll be, you know, making good power. You can keep up with a 6th gen Camaro, a GT, no problem. You'll keep up with modern day cars.
I just started recording, man. You know, it's
Always got to be recording.
I know. I was trying to plan something now, and you just stepped on it. Well, you guys, I'm riding as a passenger, and right now you know how usually the driver doesn't feel the power, but once you're in the passenger seat, you feel, you know, because you don't know, it's unexpected. So you know when it's hauling ass, and that's pretty quick, man. It's smooth transition though. It doesn't punish you when you shift in high RPMs.
You don't really know how fast you're going. Like,
yeah,
it's full throttle and it feels pretty fast, but it is until you look down and you're like, oh shit, I'm going 100 and a 40, that you're like, that's a fast car. Like, yeah. Right there, we were at 95 miles an hour in like 3 seconds, like from 35 miles an hour. It's a quick car. Thankfully, it has pretty good tires. It has Michelin Pilot Super Sports, which, you know, they grip better than a normal ordinary tire. But I plan on getting Michelin PS4S tires, which I'm sure most people in the community have heard of. Really, really good tire. Perfect for the road. But even if I wanted to do track days, once I do a suspension setup, trying to decide between bags or, you know, like a more track focused, you know, hardcore setup. But it ultimately comes down to whatever I want to do with the car. Before I turn back over to Johnny, I wanted to talk about, you know, the N54 versus N55 wars. You know, being in the BMW community, you know, I'm in all the forums. People always, like, if you have an N54, I don't know why you talk smack about your own brother, the N55, because at the end of the day, it's all a BMW. It's a BMW, it's a 335i, we're all the same, just, you know, with different goals, that's all. You know, part of my reason of getting an N55 was the lights. With the N55 was the first year of the facelift. You got the new taillights, the new headlights, the new iDrive, a little bit of updated exterior. I have the M Sport package. That was also part of the reason of getting an N55. But it was just a more reliable motor for me. But in my opinion, it's all, you know, we're all part of the same family, brotherhood, BMWs, European cars. But yeah, I'll turn it back over to Johnny. I just wanted to put that out there for the world because there's a lot of hate coming from N54 guys, and we don't need to take that. So yes, you might be faster, but you'll be on the side of the road. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'll turn it back over to you now.
Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. Have a good morning, good night, or good evening, or whatever time you guys are watching this. Stay tuned for the next Jfboosted videos.
Man, you coming along? No?
You have to go hold it back. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's Jfboosted.
I am Jfboosted.